know what I will say is the hardest thing about being in a healthy relationship after growing up in a not healthy family and being in unhealthy relationships myself is that codependency that you develop, and you'll think you'll be okay doing your own thing, feeling good, it's healthy, and then your partner gets stressed. And inside, for me, I have to calm down this little girl who gets scared, that's like, fuck, they're mad, I'm gonna get the shit end of the stick right now. Fuck, I'm scared, I'm gonna get in trouble, I'm gonna get yelled at, they're gonna be mad at me. And then I find myself thinking, are you mad at me? Are you mad at me because I need to protect myself? If you're gonna be mad at me, I'm scared. When in reality, the past, people weren't able to even communicate that they were mad at me. They just acted out at me. They just acted out, and if I happened to be in the way, whatever. And then the next day, there was never an apology or a moment of growth where we could break down, admit our shit, say, that wasn't okay, I'm sorry, and then we move forward. Instead, it was just the next day, wake up, and if I still have feelings about how I've been treated, then I'm holding on to the past, and I'm being a bitch, and I just need to get over myself. And in a healthy relationship, you have those conversations. People are not perfect. People get upset. People get mad. They don't lash out at each other. You shouldn't. And a healthy human being shouldn't try to make other people hurt when they're hurting. They have coping mechanisms and ways to deal with those things. But it's crazy because my partner has no intention of taking anything out on me. My partner has no intention of yelling at me. He hasn't done that, I don't think, ever. And in most of the relationships I have, there is never raised voices at each other. It's just communication, and sometimes, it's harder, but most of the time with people I have around myself, we can talk about things. So it's weird that I'm oh my god, you're mad at me, I'm so scared. Ah! Or with my friends, oh my god, you're mad at me, what do I do? How do I change my entire behavior to make it more comfortable for you, to maybe help you? And part of me in the past probably would have said, yeah, I love taking care of people, I love making it so people are feeling loved, I love helping people. When in reality, I think it probably was more of a coping mechanism of mine to be safe, to make sure oh hey, I don't want to get beat with that broom, so how do I make sure that the room is swept up and the broom is put away? And I don't mean physically beat, I mean more verbally, emotionally abused. So why is that the hardest part of being in a healthy relationship? It's because I have to take all this bullshit I have inside my head, these learned patterns, these beliefs that I do not believe in. Violence is not the answer. Put downs are not the answer. We build people up in the world if we want to go up in the world, right? So, not the answer, not okay, not appropriate to be apologized by. And yet, I have this thing in my head where I'm fuck, dude, you're literally gonna fuck me up. And I feel I need to prepare for it. And when I get in that moment, I kind of spiral a little bit, and then I have to catch myself and be whoa, girl, hold it together, take a little second, my little love princess, little bug inside myself, little baby, you're safe. Your partner is somebody that you love and admire very much, and that also loves, honors, respects, admires, cherishes you. You have that. That's what your partner is. Your partner is the most incredible human being you've ever met. He is patient, and he is strong, and he is loving, and he is emotionally intelligent. He also is a human being, so he is allowed and truly has the right, the beautiful, give him the space to have whatever emotions he's having, to have whatever reactions he's having. There is no right and there is no wrong. He is allowed to feel what he feels, just like you would ask him to honor. He is honor. You are honoring him. That got mixed up. You get to in a healthy relationship honor another person's humanity, the way that they are a human, while safely being able to stand by. And you may give them physical space, you may give them mental space, but emotionally they're not taking that feeling, whatever it is, out on you because they don't know what to do with it. And I think that's probably the hardest part of it all, is catching myself and being like, hey girl, you're safe. Like, seriously girl, you are safe right now. And you are loved and you are cherished and you are safe. Like, you don't have to fix anything for anybody. You don't have to fix anything. And my inner me is like, but I'm good at it. But I know that a bigger part of me is like, yes, you are good at it. You are good at problem solving. Since you were in elementary school, if somebody needs their pencil sharpened, the pencil sharpener is broken, they come up to you and ask you about it. Guess what? That's no longer that person's problem. That's my problem, and I'm going to fix it. I'm going to do it for you, but I'm going to fix it because it's my problem now. Teacher, pencil sharpener is broken. All right, cool. Wasn't plugged in. Bet. Go fix it. Boom. I fixed your problem for you. You don't know how to spell? Dude, I feel like that was not really appropriate. You need any sort of help? I got you. And that's still valid. And I will. I'll be there for my people. I'll be there for random strangers. Not all of the time, but when I have it to give. And how do I make it so that I have something to give? It's like, that's when I'm taking care of me. And it all comes back around to this, like, taking care of me is taking care of what needs to be taken care of. Like, it is my top priority, because reality says when I'm taking care of me, I got space, I've got extra to take care of other people. When I'm people pleasing, when I'm self-protecting by trying to make it so that you are good, I'm reverting back to that old shit inside. And that isn't me. That is me trying to protect myself. That is me not feeling safe. And that is me beginning to spiral. People pleasing is a spiral. Get into it, you get stuck in it, you're in the shit bowl, basically going round and round in the toilet. And it sucks. And the real life is out here. We got lakes, we got ocean, we got mountain, we got meadows, we got flowers, we got snow, we got fucking sunshine. Like, it's beautiful out here. Get out of the shit bowl. Quit people pleasing. Quit trying to clean up other people's shit. And there goes a tangent, but I think it's beautiful. I think the life that we're living is beautiful, and I think that there is so much to learn and to grow. It's crazy, as you think, oh, you find the really good shit, and it's gonna be perfect, and everything's gonna be good, and there's not gonna be problems anymore, like, it's gonna be good. But guess what? You get the best beach on the earth, you're gonna get a sunburn. It's just likely. You gotta do the shit to do. You gotta get in the shade. You gotta drink a lot of water. You gotta put on sunscreen. And you still might get sunburned. Like, get in a beautiful, beautiful, healthy relationship. And you do your self-work. And you take care of your body. And you do all the things that you need to do. And you're still gonna get triggered. Like, that's not gonna not happen. You're gonna get triggered. And it's about what you do in the triggers. It's about how you evaluate yourself and decide to go, where you take yourself, how you respond, how you interact, and so as much as this is the hardest part, it's so much easier than all of the other shit I had to deal with. Like, all the abuse was so fucking confusing to me because I love the people so much, and I still do. I still love the people that abused me, but I didn't understand why their love hurt me so bad. Like, why does your love hurt so bad? I love you. What do I do? What do I do differently? And unfortunately, there isn't anything I can do. It's just how that person is, and they have to choose to change, and they have to choose to put in the work and to take care of themselves and to learn some different coping mechanisms and to, deal with their emotions differently. Like, they have to put in that work. I can't do anything about it, and that sucks because it's like, dude, I want to make it better. I want to love you. You just don't. You're just not healthy to. It sucks. So, at least knowing that I'm in a healthy relationship, at least being in this relationship where I'm with another person who is doing the work, who has done the work, who does show up for themselves, who really, is an emotional being and, lets themselves be that way, and then to meet with them and to, interact and to grow. It's hard, but it's so different, and it's so beautiful, and it's something that I really wish everybody could have, because I know everybody's broken in some way. Everybody has fallen. You come out of the womb damaged, right? And it's just these different learning things. Some things work for you, some things don't, and you figure it out, and you get to go around in this world and interact with people and kind of lock in. All of the relationships you have are a little lock-in for a second. And the richer you are with you, the richer your connections get to be with the world. The realer, the deeper, the more authentic. And that is so worth the hard work. Being able to see, hey man, if I go inside and I really do the work, I get to have a better outside. So being in this relationship is really, really special to me. And sometimes I just really enjoy taking a step back and really taking it in, because it is so different and special and beautiful, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. I wouldn't trade any of my past for anything. I wouldn't be exactly as I was, because now I get to learn in such a deep capacity the beauty of this thing that I have, and I wouldn't appreciate it if I had all the beautiful things in the world to begin with. So I think I get to be more grateful for it, and that is something to be more grateful for. It's kind of a tag team thing. My hair looks so curly today and healthy. Oh, I'm so happy.